hip hop, jazz, cabaret, salsa, rock and roll, you name it, it could all be heard here in the Big Apple. June, New York Music Month, and there are such a host of events highlighting the diverse music found here. So joining us this morning to kick things off, producer and journalist Kim Osorio, Vibe editor DeTwan Thomas, and songwriter and recording artist Teray Carr. So great to have all three of you on the couch.
Yes, indeed.
Let me tell you, you talk to a New Yorker, you ask them what the music scene is, everyone's going to give you a different answer, right? And that's what's so beautiful about the melting pot of New York City. So let me begin with you here. New York City music scene for you is?
Hip hop all day.
Hip hop all day.
I'm from the Bronx.
There you go. And they got the new museum coming.
That's
it's great.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Hip hop all day. The same.
Yeah, for sure.
No, Teray listens to salsa.
I'm gonna do my dance and we're going to break. I'm gonna give you a little.
Let me tell you, I just tried to do a dance with the last dance troupe that was in here for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I think I broke my ankle. So you're all participating in this conference tomorrow, really discussing the impact that music has had on so many generations of New York City, and so many generations of residents here in New York City. And that's what I love about music. It's a language. It's like a universal language that no matter who you are, everybody kind of understands a piece of what is saying. And hip hop, by the way, has such a beautiful language within its lyrics. So what can people expect at the conference?
I mean, definitely for us to give back. This is the 50th anniversary of hip hop, so it's a very special year, I think, for us. So, you know, we're there, we're going to talk, we're going to give as much insight as we can, as much education.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And we also want to, you know, give you that history aspect of it.
Yeah.
To be able to say, like, what we've done within the game and how we've been able to impact the game as well, infused by hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, think about Vibe, too. Vibe has really influenced the scene, too, and just educating people so much through its literature.
Our 30th anniversary this year.
Congrats. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
You know, New York Music Month does so many different things. There's going to be so many different conversations and panels tomorrow at NYU Kimmel Center. And outside of that, just throughout the 5 boroughs, there's so many different things that people can get into, from workshops to free rehearsal studios. It's amazing.
Can anybody attend?
Yeah.
Yes.
So tickets are still available. People can buy them, whatever. Is it free? What is it?
Well, they're at capacity right now, but I would suggest anybody just to kind of get on that wait list, you know, go to the website.
A wait list, okay. You know, but if you know somebody.
You know
I was just about to say, watch myself.
You know DeTwan,
My IG DM might be popping, all right.
You know, when you look at kind of the totality of music, right, and where it was, where it's gone, and to where it is today, what would you say about the evolution and maybe what people don't comprehend today that maybe they, in the beginning, because I feel like music was so tangible in the beginning. You were so excited when a record came out, you'd go, you'd wait in line, you'd wait for, and people don't experience that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I think to a certain degree they do now for like festivals and the live experience, I believe, is that feeling.
Yeah.
They've taken it from just being personal in their homes to now, like, I can't wait to go to the Beyonce concert, or I can't wait to go to the Drake show. I think the live experience is it.
Although, did you guys hear about this thing with concert amnesia?
Oh, no.
What is concert amnesia?
Exactly. We did a segment on this earlier in the 7 o'clock hour. People who go to the concerts, they get so obsessed and they're overcome with euphoria that they go home and they forget what they just watched.
Wow. That's crazy.
I was a skeptic. I was like, I don't know.
I mean, with all the phones out?
You know what? My cousin had to remind me, years ago, we went to see TLC at the Garden. TLC is one of my favorite groups.
Okay.
And Prince came out and played during their set. And that part, I had totally forgot about that part until my cousin reminded me. And then I had to Google it just to make sure he wasn't blowing smoke. And I was like, oh,
Now,
yeah.
was it
I went to his Prince show. I saw
Was
Prince.
it because it was years ago that you don't remember, or you like?
I just didn't remember that happening at all.
Yeah.
I had no recollection.
So maybe it's a thing.
See?
Yeah.
Maybe
It
it's a
might
thing.
be. Also, in this day and age of technology, right, where everyone's on their phone, see, I blame everything on that.
Because people are watching the concert like this. They're
Yes,
watching it
exactly.
through the
They're not
phone,
watching, but they're
through-
filming.
Exactly. Right.
Right.
Because they have the memories. But you know, let's talk about hip hop for a second and how it really has impacted the music scene globally, right? And let me begin with you, DeTwan, because you have the magazine here. You know, how would you say it's really left its mark and impact for in the past, and where do you see it going in the future?
Wow. I think in the past what it did was it gave like a solid foundation to show that street culture had something to say.
Yeah.
Like people from impoverished areas had something to say, and it was meaningful and it can be inspiring as well. I'm talking all the way back to Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, The Message, all the way up to now. I think where it's going is the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Because of now you have AI. My daughter is like, Dad, you know, Michael Jackson and Marvin Gaye and Cyndi Lauper are on the track. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Michael Jackson doing Prince joints, Prince doing, it's like, whoa. So now think about like what that's going to be in about another 2 years. We're not even talking about another 20.
Yeah.
So technology has been a big force within hip hop, but hip hop style and soul, it will never go away because it's from the people that come through struggle.
Right. And, you know, and I feel like hip hop's having a moment too, especially with the museum coming too,
Mm-hmm.
that people are actually going to have a tangible piece to go and witness and touch and see what maybe they couldn't before because it wasn't talked about or it was kind of hidden or pushed aside.
Right. Right.
Have you checked out the museum?
I haven't. I haven't
Okay.
checked out the museum
We gotta
yet,
get
but I
you there.
plan to.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's the thing, especially celebrating 50 years right
Yeah.
now. There's so much culture, there's so much history within hip hop, and people want to learn. It has spun off into so many different musical genres, right? So I look at like hip hop as it's the driving genre in popular music today and popular culture.
Yeah.
It really has taken over, and a lot of people didn't think that it was
There's
going
classes.
to be that.
You take college courses on it
Yes.
now too, and so much literature. So let me ask you first, what was the first hip hop album for you that had an impact?
The first impactful hip hop album for me was NWA, actually.
Okay.
People for Life. We'll just
Yeah.
we'll edit it and call it.
Let's go down the line. I'm curious to know what you guys do.
Oh my goodness, probably for me, Run DMC Rockbox,
Yeah.
probably like you know, or Raising Hell, I should say.
Okay.
One of those.
I'm going to say, you asked impactful, because I
Yeah.
could have a lot of answers
Yeah, I
here.
know.
But you said impactful. I'm going to say Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation of
Public
Millions.
Enemy. There you go. All right, real quick, so I'm out of time here. Other events that taken place this month besides the conference?
Oh, so many amazing things. Well, actually, you can go to NewYorkMusicMonth.nyc for the full lineup of everything that's happening throughout the whole month of June.
Okay, very good. I've been checking it out. All right.
Yes.
Check all you out on social media too. Good to have all three of you here on the
you.
couch and in person. It's so good to have
so
these
much, guys.
conversations.
Likewise,
Thank you.
Outdoor concerts all month long too in all the boroughs. Tomorrow's conference, so much more free. That's important, right? For more information, we have information. Head to pix11.com. You could also go to nymusicmonth.nyc for the list of events that are happening. So good to have all three of you here.